Thank you, Your Excellency. We are once again honored to be here, to be hosted by you on this occasion of 2022 Eid-el-Kabir. And it reminds us how short a year is, because we still can remember with great memory how we were here last year. We are also hosted by you, and today we are here again. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, and on behalf of all of us, I wish you a happy Salah celebration. Sorry, for the Minister of State Education. Your Excellency, we are all pleased that in the last few years that we have been coming here for Salah. One of the remarkable things is that whenever we are coming, both sides of the road is always green, meaning that for the 7 years you have been president, the season, the wet season has been good, and that is a great blessing. We pray that God continue to bless Nigeria and continue to give us good weather, good season. Your Excellency, we come to this Salah celebration at a period when our party has finished two major events, almost within the same short 2 months apart. The National Convention that produced our presidential flag bearer in the person of Bola Ahmad Tinubu, and earlier before that, the National Convention that produced the leadership of the party under the able leadership of the Senator Abdullahi Adamu. And all those two major events were made possible by your commitment to transparency, by your guidance and absolute confidence in governors and other structures of the party, that if we do the right thing, our party will blossom and prosper. And by God's grace, we are able to do the right thing, and today we are where we are. So we are all proud in that, Mr. President, and we congratulate you that we have had a successful National Convention which has produced in a very, very transparent manner a presidential flag bearer as Bola Ahmad Tinubu. And we note that yesterday he was here for the Salah homage at an occasion which he also used to name the vice presidential nominee in the person of Senator Kashim Shettima. We congratulate you and we congratulate our party. Mr. President, the members of this forum would like to assure you that we'll work very, very hard to ensure the success of our party. We have all reasons to work hard, and we are confident that with what you have helped us achieve in Nigeria, we have a great story to tell. Your Excellency, Mr. President, some of us, when we became governors in 2015 and attended the first few National Executive Council meetings, National Economic Council meetings, our colleagues who had been ministers or governors before us, I remember Malan Nasiru, they told us that the National Economic Council before used to be a body of monologue, not dialogue. But in your contribution to the changing pace of governance, today the National Executive Council, Economic Council of the country is a body of exchange of ideas, it's a body of dialogue that federating units are given the pride of place to talk about what their states are doing, to be encouraged, and every time we come to you, you support and accede to requests we make in order to make sure that Nigeria is a better country. We thank you very much for that, Your Excellency. Under you, encouraged by you, our nation has witnessed the greatest investment in the people at the lowest level of the income strata. People who had no hope of income transfers are now beneficiaries of occasional transfer the National Social Register is in excess of 20 million persons, and all states are beneficiaries. The intervention programs that are targeting our youth, that are targeting our entrepreneurs, that are targeting those in the agricultural sector, farmers, fishing communities, pastoralist communities, are mobilizing Nigerians at the lower end to the extent that what we are witnessing in terms of food availability, food security, even in spite of pockets and disappointing attacks by renegades and those who do not wish us well, has ensured that our country remains self-sufficient. The food policy measures you have taken has convinced both Nigerians and our neighbors that you mean business. And we have seen investments across the country in different states that were not there before, investments which are consistent with what you have shown. Let us grow what we eat and eat what we grow. I have visited personally as part of the National Food Security Team no less than 20 states in which one significant agricultural processing enterprise has been established or the other. Some we accompanied you, some you did personally, some you are vice president. I remember our visit to Olam in Kaduna. Today, in addition to Olam, we have numerous others. I remember also your visit to Kano, one of numerous, and so on and so forth. We have seen unusual things in the agricultural space in this country. We have seen rice pyramids for the first time in Ekiti State. We have seen maize pyramid, not for the first time, but almost forgotten in Katsina and in Kaduna State. We have seen rice pyramids in Niger State, in Gombe State, in Kebbi State, and others. These are really, really reflective of the successes. Today, under you, more than 54 large-scale integrated rice mills have been commissioned. More than 1,000 small-scale rice mills have been commissioned. The fertilizer space, we have over 57 fertilizer plants that have been revived or built anew in the last 5 years. All these are commendable, and this is in addition to many others that are coming. We have been to Sunti Sugar in Niger State. Nasarawa is aiming to compete in sugar with Nasarawa, with Niger State. Malan Nasiru in Kaduna, they are building an integrated steel mill that is going to be commissioned, I believe, within the year, and so on and so forth. Mr. President, it is your forthrightness, it is your patriotism and belief in Nigeria that convinced the investing public that you are, contrary to what people imagine, you are willing to help those who believe in Nigeria to be richer. And you have done it. So we congratulate you and we thank you. Time does not permit to talk about all the other achievements that are taking place in infrastructure across the country with support from you. You supported all states, both APC and non-APC states, to support them with refunds. Paris Club refund that has been lingering since 2006. When you came, you dealt with it in order to put more money in the hands of states so that they can support state economic activity and ensure that gratuities, pension, monies in the hand of people are provided. Equally, refunds for federal projects and federal roads are taking place almost on a daily basis. Mr. President, we are confident that as we go around Nigeria to campaign for our party under your leadership, we believe Nigerians will trust us and Nigerians will appreciate that even where the outcomes are less than what we had hoped, that we have done well. You have done well, and we are very, very proud of you, and we are very, very proud to be your lieutenants, and we are very, very proud to be associated with you. The sacrifice, we have all learned from your personal sacrifice, personal discipline. And as I end my remark, on behalf of all of us, I want to say a big thank you and congratulations to you, sir, and may God continue to keep you in good health. We are surprised, not surprised, we thank God that even though you have been crisscrossing the continents to work harder for Nigeria, very, very stressful travel, this morning we came and met you in a very energetic form, and we believe God will continue to bless you and keep you in good health for all of us. And on behalf of all of us, our Salah greetings once more to you and the family and all your aides. Thank you, sir.
To say Barka da Salah to me in far away Daura. I thank you for making the sacrifice, because the observation that I have abandoned my base for so long was given to a no less personality than the Emir himself during Eid. And he was holding, you know, the microphone, and he said the last time I was here in my home was last year this time. I think he deliberately reported me to my constituency. Well, it's good I have come, because I know in 10 to 11 months' time I will come here. It's so far away from everywhere that people should leave me alone. I have a better house in Kaduna, but Kaduna is too close to Abuja for me. After I leave office, I will come here. Well, I have made the maximum of the 2 terms, God willing, in 10 months' time. Gentlemen, I think we are very lucky in this country. We have come to realize that the issue of being comfortable depends on your personal appreciation of what you are doing. If you are greedy, you don't look at what you benefited before. You always look up. And that keeps you being unmindful of those below you that are struggling for 1 or 2 meals a day. We will thank God that we have arrived at this position. We lead our constituencies, and our constituencies are very happy in the sense that they can at least feed themselves. And I hope that the institutions we have, like ASU, will sympathize with the country and the people. There's nothing wrong with showing the government and leadership that you don't like what they are doing, but enough is enough. Don't hurt the next generation, for goodness sake. So those of you who have friends that are teachers and influential or even not influential, please persuade them to go back to classes so that our children can resume their educational pursuit. People, whether they like it or not, they are realizing that the old culture developed during colonial days, that you get educated to get a government job. That's no longer. Now you get educated for the sake of education. Because where are the jobs? The jobs are virtually finished. And technology is making things easy. We conducted an exercise in the government. We found out that grade level 12 downwards, we said they should work from home. And we found out we are even more efficient. Well, we couldn't send them away. All we did was ask them, continue your leave while we work, through technology, and we are much more efficient. So technology is even bringing a shortcut to efficiency. And we should use it and try to tell people that please encourage your children ever to get educated for the sake of education, not for government job, because technology is cutting down the number of government jobs. The resources saved will be used for education and healthcare mainly. This is what's going to help people. I am pleased that a number of you were here last year with me, and we are here today. Next year, this time, I wonder how many of us I will entertain. But I'm looking forward to it. I please pass my thanks to you for looking after your constituencies and pass it to your families and ask them that I have asked them and asked for their pardon. This I personally pass to my Minister of Foreign Affairs especially. I said I don't like to meet his wife because I keep him away from her for so long and for so many times. So please, you should pass my greetings to her and my apology. And this is for so many of you that are working so hard. I thank you very much for you making the time to come at this time to have this lunch with us. And I assure you that I appreciate it, and it makes me feel comfortable and proud that those I work with still are with me. And please keep on working for our people, for our country. We are a lucky people. I ask people to reflect. Let them check in the Central Bank of Nigeria and the NNPC. The average production 1999 to 2014 was 2.1 million barrels a day at the average of $100 American per barrel. So Nigeria was earning those years 2.1 million times 100 American dollars. But to look at the state of the infrastructure when we came, the price collapsed to 37, 38. The production went down to 500,000 barrels a day because the militants were unleashed on the administration. But to look at what we have done relative to our resources and time, reflect on the Northeast. Ask anybody from Northeast, he will tell you what used to be the Northeast before. And the South, we are enjoying peaceful time. The big problem now is Northwest. And Northwest is amazing. I still can't understand. They are the same people, the same culture, stealing each other's cattle, killing each other. We don't have much problem in the Northeast now. We don't have problem in the South now. Okay, they are still in the petroleum. But I told them they are hurting their people more than hurting the rest of Nigeria. When they blow the pipeline, they polluted the environment. The fish goes back into the sea. Their people cannot farm, they cannot fish. And the majority of their people are farmers and fishermen. So they are hurting themselves more than they are hurting the rest of Nigeria. Gentlemen, thank you very much for coming. But I thank God that people are appreciating the personal efforts we are making, all of us, not me alone. Thank you very much indeed.